Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him?
Boog, he brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And that's how this game gets started. The shortstop takes the ball. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Lindor swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jeff McNeil stands in. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. One out, bases empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only give him one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that one off the outside edge. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab, David Peterson. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
What a stop. It's there, and that's a great play. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Soto snags it, and there are two down.
Batting first, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So Harper stands in. The first overall pick back in 2010. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. That clips the zone. That's strike one. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough.
He takes it on his own. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Pete Alonso.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
And ball 1. Nola, a former All-Star. More than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2014. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here's the veteran DH, Jesse Winker. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. And now it's Mark Vientos. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. That one missing inside. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a foul out of play.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And now it's Jose Siri. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. And another ball.
2-0.
Hammered, base hit. Alonso around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So 2 down, and next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Max Kepler at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Peterson back to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back on this one, and it hits the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it, just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swings, and he breaks his bat, and it falls around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here is JT Realmuto. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Peterson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
The batter, number 7.
Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. McNeil gets it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Mets 1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging. Back to the top of the lineup, and now Francisco Lindor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. In the air, left side. Kepler sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batter, the second baseman.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Grounded out his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Oh, he throws it away.
Well, that's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great. Nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Juan Soto now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's down and in. McNeil off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets lead 1, and they trail it here 2-1. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Grounder might be 2. Alonso over to second. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now batting Max Kepler. Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first. Inning over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Line drive and foul ball.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Got it. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Winker, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2. The Phillies up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air to left down the line. Kepler giving chase. Hauls it in after a long run. And that is that. So now here's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. Around second is Schwarber. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Golden opportunity right here. Hard liner. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 3-1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
JT Realmuto steps in. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one wrapped foul. Man at second. Can't glove it cleanly, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Toss to Alonso. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Struck out swinging his first time. Slice to right. And that's just foul. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. And we're back. Digging in, Jose Siri. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Nola back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Nola ready to fire now. And a foul ball. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Nola fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez. And that misses. 1-0.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal. Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. That one ripped, but foul. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto pulls it down, and that is that. Mets strand 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the inning. Now, Trey Turner.
That's shortstop. Turner.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Lindor on to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
The center fielder,
Johan Rojas will hit next. 1 for 2. Right side, McNeil. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, but we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's Harper now.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Gets to it with a slide. Fires to first. And that's a great play for the out. Phillies down in order. And the score stays 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And that is out of play. Got him swinging on the curveball. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now it's Juan Soto. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was down front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one outside. And that's ball 2. And a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that K brings him into double digits for the game. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Jesse Winker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Alonso leads off first with two down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. One hit, one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Colin Poche.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Max Kepler.
The left fielder, Max Kepler.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Buto warming up as well. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. That one ripped. And a base hit. And the batter now, Nick Castellanos.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Dives and makes the catch.
Just love watching this guy do everything. Swing the bat and make great defensive plays just like that. Remember, he won the Platinum Glove in 2016. You know this guy's the real deal defensively.
So up next, Alec Bohm. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Tapped out in front of the plate. Slings to first. That's out number 3. One left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now, Mark Vientos. There's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
just missed.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Stays alive. Now fly ball to right center. Castellanos moves on it. Puts it away for the out. One away. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now Francisco Alvarez. He is struck out and he is walked. That's in there. 0-1. This to third. Boom. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jose Butto.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. And Realmuto is out.
Now back, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's two gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lindor makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Romano.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Nimmo in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one hit to right. Castellanos moving under it. And there's one down.
Now back, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a two-seamer. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm goes on to first. Lindor retired.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Close but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2-1.
Swings through that one. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two outs. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1.
now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, A.J. Minter. And now the center fielder, Johan
The
Rojas.
center fielder, Johan Rojas.
To the right side, and that one handled. He'll do it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The first
Really nice
baseman,
job to
number
get your
3,
first out of the ball game.
Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper. First pitch, and he just misses. Out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. One gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now back.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Step off, throw to first. Harper's back on a dive. He was late there. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
There's a swing and a drive. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Phillies,
and on the mound is the closer, Matt Strom. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
the batter, number 3.
Jesse Winker digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in there. And it's 1 and 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This could end it. And that just misses. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ballgame. When you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher, and they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.